Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating Go library called Script, which aims to bring the elegance and simplicity of shell scripting to the Go programming language. It's a game changer, really.
A Go library mimicking shell scripting? That sounds intriguing. What's the core idea behind it? Is it just a bunch of wrappers around existing shell commands?
Not at all. It's much more sophisticated than that. Think of it as a pipeline-based system. You chain together functions, each operating on a stream of data, just like you would with shell pipes. But it's all within Go, leveraging Go's type safety and error handling.
I see. So instead of catfile.txt grep error, you'd have something like, what, a Go equivalent?
Precisely. You'd use script.file, file.txt, .match, error, .stout. It's incredibly clean and readable. And the best part? It handles errors gracefully, something shell scripts often struggle with.
That's a huge advantage. Error handling in shell scripts is often, let's just say, creative. But what about more complex scenarios? Does it handle things like HTTP requests?
Absolutely. It has built-in functions for GET, POST, and even custom HTTP clients. You can chain those into your pipelines too. Imagine fetching data from an API, parsing it with JQ, and then writing the results to a file, all in a single, elegant Go statement.
Wow, that's powerful. Does it support all the common Unix commands? I'm thinking grep, sed, awk, the usual suspects.
It has equivalents for most of them. Match and match regexp are your grep. Replace and replace regexp handle sed-like operations. It even has functions for head, tail, unique, and WC. It's remarkably comprehensive.
This is amazing. But how does it handle concurrency? Shell pipelines often run things concurrently. Does this library do the same?
Yes. Most of the functions, including exec for running external commands, operate concurrently. This means you can process large datasets or run long-running commands without blocking the entire pipeline. It's incredibly efficient.
That's a really clever design choice. So what about extensibility? Can you add your own custom functions to the pipeline?
You bet. The filter function lets you inject your own custom Go functions into the pipeline. This allows you to extend the library's functionality to handle virtually any task you can imagine. It's incredibly flexible.
This sounds almost too good to be true. Are there any limitations or drawbacks?
Well, it's still a relatively new library, so the community and the number of built-in functions are still growing. But the core design is solid, and the documentation is excellent. It's definitely worth checking out.
I'm definitely sold. This script library seems like a fantastic tool for anyone working with data pipelines or system administration tasks in Go. Thanks for highlighting this.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.